Hey there, I'm Ken. This is CRT. Welcome. Welcome to this episode where I am going to crack open that TRS-80 Model 100 behind me and see if I can get that keyboard working. Wait a second. The TRS-80 Model 100 computer, and there's a keyboard that's not working. What are you talking about, you're asking? Well, if you're asking that, it means you haven't seen the first episode yet. So I'll put a link up here for you to check it out. And for those of you that have seen that first episode, well, there's nothing to do but get started taking that thing apart. So let's do it. So this computer has 4 screws to unscrew to take it apart. Now to undo the 4 snaps, or the snaps at the front, I will use this. See if it works better. And here we go. This is the interior of this. Okay, so the snaps are 2 on the side, 1 on the front. So you've got a ribbon cable connecting the screen. This is the keyboard. And here is the internals of the computer. Now, before we go any further, I think we should just take a moment to just look at this and think, wow, this machine was made in 1983. All of this was made in 1983, and it operates on only 4 AA batteries. And those 4 AA batteries will last about 20 hours. Like, that is just amazing compared to what it takes to operate modern computers. As you can see, I've already disconnected the keyboard here. I accidentally started doing that and forgot to turn the camera on, so yeah, that's already done. Something else I want to do is the internal battery right here. It hasn't leaked yet, so I am going to cut it out. And yeah, before it does leak, I'm probably going to replace it, but it's not required to operate. It just saves things in memory if it's there, but yeah, otherwise the computer will operate fine without it. And yeah, there's a lot going on here, but yeah, that right there is the CPU, which is a Intel 80C85 running at 2.4 megahertz. And yeah, just a whole lot of other stuff going on here. It's pretty incredible for 1983. Okay, so let's start with cutting out this battery. There we go, and we will save that so I can get a replacement of the proper voltage and everything. And now, let's get a screwdriver and start taking out this keyboard. And of course the last screw to take out is stuck in there. Okay, so I've got a slightly larger screwdriver here, so I can get a better grip on this. And slowly air. It's out. And there is the keyboard. Okay, we'll just move everything out of the way so we can start playing with this a little bit more. And there we go. Unfortunately, it looks like the keys are all soldered directly onto the board. See if we can get these keycaps off. Yes, they are all soldered onto the board. So, yes, we're going to have to figure out how we're going to fix this. Okay, so with the all the keycaps actually, or the keys actually attached right to the board here, there's basically two things that I think I will try. I'll start with the easiest. I'm going to pull the keycaps off and then try some contact cleaner inside the key there and see if that works. And if that does not work, I will try reflowing the solder joints. And hopefully one of those two things will work. Now I'm going to be experimenting on the keys right here because I already know that they don't work for sure. So first thing to do is pop these keycaps off. Now unfortunately I looked and I looked and I looked and I cannot find my keycap puller. So I will do it the old-fashioned way. Hopefully. There we go. And these will be the keys I experiment with. So, first things first. Put in the contact cleaner. All right, let's hook this keyboard back up, plug it in, and see if it's going to work or not. All right, well, there we go. We've got it partially back together now. Let's see if my quick little fix worked or not. And where's the power? Power. All right, we're still working. Let's see if I can get a better view here so you can actually see what's on the, there we go. So we're on the screen in BASIC. Now let's try typing, and it is not working. 5 works. 6 does not. 7, 8, 9, 0. Okay. The contact cleaner did not work, so now we will try to reflow the soldering on these. And if that does not work, then we are going to have to desolder all of the non-working keys and take the switches right out and see if we can fix them. So it's this row right here, so it's the first few keys right in here. There seems to be 4 solder points on each key. We'll try resolder or reflowing all the solder on those and see how that goes. Okay, so that is the first 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 keys. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 keys. So let's put this back into the thing and see if that worked. And yeah, we'll go from there. Okay, now for the moment of truth to see if this worked or not. We're in. We go into basic. And still not working. 6 is not working. 7, 8, 9. Okay, well, I guess it is time to pull these key switches straight out and yeah, see if there's something wrong inside of them or what's going on there. Why they're not working. Unfortunately, the two easiest solutions did not work. That means that I now have to take the non-functioning key switches off of the circuit board and try to figure out why they're not working. And I really do hope that it is the key switches that are not working, because if it's not, this is going to get very complicated. But the key switches are going to have to be a video all upon themselves, because that's going to be a much more complicated thing to do and take some time. So I hope you enjoyed watching me mess around with this keyboard here. If you did, you know what you can do with the liking, subscribing, and commenting below, because those things are always greatly appreciated. If you didn't enjoy this, there's a thumbs down button, or heck, you could just do nothing. Anyways, I got nothing else to say, so see you in the next video.